Oh, absolutely. And that neatly leads on to my first question, which is about what does it actually take to become a contingent program manager, to help mid to large size businesses?
Yeah, quite a lot. So normally I'd love to give you a glib answer that says, oh, it's really, really straightforward. When it comes to contingent resourcing, you can't be an enthusiastic amateur. It's just too complicated.
Yeah.
So anybody that wants to move into running big contingent programs, whether they're sitting in procurement or sitting in finance or sitting in the HR team, you really need to do a lot of work up front.
Mm.
I worked with, a great example is I worked with a lady called Maria at a former company who was in procurement but had zero category experience on contingent, but really wanted to start to own that category. And Maria told me that it probably took about 12 to 15 months of working hand in hand with me and with the team that I had there for her to really learn, even as a very senior procurement professional, to really learn and understand the commercial side of the contingent world.
Mm.
Uh, and that was, excuse me, that was without her even learning about arguably the HR side of that. So
Right.
and so it's so multifaceted. You've got to build up confidence and expertise in tech, as there are many tech vendors out there. It can be bewildering for people if they've never done it before to even know where to start and to
Mm.
figure out which the good ones are as well,
Mm.
like yourself, obviously. Um, and then the other side of it is the commercial bit internally within companies. What does good look like when you're procuring contingent resources? What are the different models that you can use to procure contingent resources, and why would you use those models?
Mm.
A good example of that with a former company is that we set about creating from scratch a massive contingent workforce program to support about 6,500 contingent workers, mainly in the UK.
Mm.
But starting from scratch, we had to make a decision about, did we want to do the traditional route and procure a VMS and an MSP together, or do the two things separately? And we went for the second option.
Mm.
That took a lot of convincing to get people internally who didn't even know what a VMS was to
Mm.
understand why we did that. But the reason we did that is your VMS is like your marriage, as I look at it, whereas the MSP is a little bit more casual dating. You can get out of it after a few years and you don't have to like give away half the house.
Mm.
Um, but it takes a lot of understanding of the market, the technology, and the future forward planning of how's what I'm creating going to work, not today, because it's going to
Mm.
take 6 months to a year to implement it anyway, but how's it going to work 5, 6, 8 years in the future? Because that's the longevity of the relationship that you're getting into.